Hey guys, what's going on? The Ranker's back, ranking until the day I die. And today we're going to be ranking months of the year. This is a good way to start off the new year. 1 year is made up of 12 months. Whoever said you don't learn anything from my channel? While some are filled with joy and festivity, others are filled with nonsense and misery. They're not all built the same, so let's see where they rank. Up first we got January. January, the start of the new year, a time where people look to put the crap of the previous year behind them and hope to embark on better ventures. This includes people trying to succeed in their resolutions. Never mind the fact that only 9 to 12% of people actually do. January also has the NFL playoffs, an exciting yet heartbreaking time for football fans. Let's see, it also has Bean Day! January's okay, I guess. B. February. By this point, most resolutions have already failed, but that's okay because it's February and there's nothing that could possibly bring you down on February. Snap, I forgot about Valentine's Day. Now, unless you're in a relationship, you probably don't like Valentine's Day. I don't want to see other people that are happy, and I don't want to be reminded of my loneliness. And it's much worse in school. You see people being all lovey-dovey and receiving gifts. One of them might be your crush, and that can crush you. Oh well, at least we got the Super Bowl. February is bad, but it could be worse, I guess. D. March. Not much goes on in March. Basketball fans have March Madness, spring arrives, we got St. Patrick's Day, Pi Day, and Women's History Month. Yeah, like I said, not much goes on. That was not a good segue. Fun fact, there is no Men's History Month. Just some food for thought. Though as a man, I don't really care. Fun fact too, it was originally International Women's Day from 1911 to 1977, then it officially became a week in 1980. Then it became a month in 1987. Get ready boys, we're trying to make it a year. March is really boring. F tier. April. Those spring allergies are probably killing you by now, just as much as boredom. Minus WrestleMania, April doesn't really have anything, I guess unless you like Easter. Historically, this isn't a good month either. Titanic went down, Apollo 13 went down, Chernobyl went down, Columbine. Yeah, April belongs to the D section. May. The start of what I call the worst 3 months of the year. It's gonna take more than Star Wars Day and Cinco de Mayo to entertain me. At least the weather's pretty nice. It also has Mother's Day. Shout out to all good mothers. No disrespect to mothers, but May is boring. F tier. June. That unbearably hot weather is starting to lurk around the corner. Even being in your car is a hellish experience. Though I suppose it's good for people that like to partake in summer activities. Not me. This is where I hibernate. This is where I disappear until the fall. I did say worst 3 months of the year, so F tier. July. It can be debated that July is the worst month. I mean, the summer heat is in full force. What's that? You don't have an AC? It looks like you're screwed. You don't have a car AC? Oh, you're big time screwed. This is why I like winter better, because there's more ways to keep yourself warm than to make yourself cool. And this weather keeps going at least until mid-September. It's agony. Agony, I tell you. F tier. August. Sports are slowly returning, just like Christmas commercials. People are back in school and the grind begins again. You begin to get excited because the best 3 months of the year are just on the horizon. There's nowhere to go but up. Nowhere to go but up. That's what I would say if it wasn't for September. September is just sort of in the way. You want it to be October already so you can celebrate spooky season. Unless you're one of those quirky people that celebrate it year round. On the plus side, however, summer is over. The return of cool, not freezing weather is back. And who could forget the 21st night of September? I forgot to pre-rank September, so I'll put it with D. October. I would say most people's favorite. But yeah, October tends to be most people's favorite month of the year, and I can't blame them. Leaves on the trees are starting to fall, adding to the spooky aesthetic, and there's no shortage of aesthetic. Little things like this just go a long way. Even walking in a spirit Halloween with your buddies gives off a feeling of happiness like no other. You got scary movies to watch, haunted houses to visit, costume parties to enjoy, and candy to eat. There's something for everyone in October. October is lit. Do people still say lit? Probably not. November. On a serious note, November is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. But who cares because turkey? Thanksgiving food is so good it could only be served a few times a year. However, good food is no guarantee, and neither is spending quality time with a loving family, which is why this month can be pretty difficult for people. It really depends on the person and their circumstances if November is top tier or not. It also doesn't help that when during a time when you're supposed to be thankful and nice to another, we totally 180 the following day on Black Friday. You know, it reminds me of that South Park episode. but the irony levels are to the max. I do like November a lot, although it can be ruined if the Cowboys lose on their annual Thanksgiving Day. I forgot about that. So A tier. Up last we got December. December, the final month of the year. Similar to November, we may be celebrating festivities with family, and similar to October, there's tons of aesthetic. This time with trees, ornaments, mistletoes, lights, and all that stuff. The neighborhood be looking fresh. Although it's nice to receive gifts, it's somewhat stressful to be shopping for them, given the hordes of people that we're supposed to be nice to this time of year. Always remember, selfishness will always prevail over selflessness. On another negative note, the weather is officially unbearably cold. And lastly, we got the New Year's Eve countdown. It's funny that we dropped the ball to start the new year. That's pretty funny. December is pretty nifty. S tier. Alright guys, there you have it, the months of the year tier list. It's 2023 and hopefully we can make this the year of the ranker. The year of the ranker. But real talk though, by the end of the year I'm hoping to reach 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subos! So do that thing that I just mentioned, you know, hit that subscribe button. I said hit that subscribe button. I'm also starting to upload shorts, so make sure you check that out because YouTube doesn't tend to recommend those to my subscribers. Why? I don't know. Anyways guys, yeah, you're the ranker. Peace.